Hello, welcome to the Funko Illuminati. We are live once again. It's just Quick and I at the moment. Hopefully, everyone else kind of just comes in if they do. Actually, you know what? Let's give a call. I'm going to call LBD. Let's see what he says.
Talk to him like he's on a radio station thing.
Hey, buddy, we're live right now. You're on speakerphone. You coming on?
Yeah, I just got home.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was at the zoo with my daughter, so we were in PA.
You were at the zoo. Okay. Cool, man.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you in a minute.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. And I know Mitch is probably playing Helldivers. See, I am a better human being.
That picture he sent doesn't look like no zoo I ever seen. Is like, sure that wasn't somebody's backyard?
Hey, it was in Pennsylvania. All we know is it could have been a zoo done by the Amish, okay?
Yeah, maybe.
Hello, Laura. I mean, in LBD's defense, though, I mean, he did send it. He did send it to me just because he wanted to show me the what do you call it? The wooden Indian in the background there. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Because he said, look in the background. I looked in the background. I'm like, what is he talking about? I guess he thought I was going to like notice it right off the bat.
Is it camouflaged behind a bunch of feathers?
Yeah. Hey, it was a pencil. Yeah, we already made the Amish joke. But yeah. Where was it? I'm just sending out invites for things. But yeah, I had a pretty good weekend. This weekend was my my mother's birthday. We had a good time. Everybody came out. There were balloons, cake, ice cream, food. Plenty of food still left over in my fridge at the moment. So I've been experimenting making smoothies. Apparently Mitch is out tonight.
I see it now. It's in the window.
Yeah. So Mitch is apparently out at the moment. Did you saw? You don't have to read my response, okay? But you saw what I put in there, right? Yes, people. Yes, people. That's what we call a private joke, and it will stay that way. But yeah, so we had a great time. Still, oh God, what was the other thing? So yesterday, basically, I spent because I haven't barely gotten any sleep over the past couple weeks. So I spent the better part of yesterday, went to the gym, did a little, finished cleaning up the kitchen because the kitchen was a disaster zone. And today, finished cleaning up the living room. In fact, the balloons just over here are ones left over from my mom's birthday. I had a theory that the cat was going to pop them. You know what he's been doing? Grabbing the ribbons with the weight and dragging it around the house. These balloons have gone from the bathroom to the kitchen to the living room. Tried to get in my bedroom. It was like, no, we're not doing that. And now apparently I think he's found a plastic bag. So.
Well, they're kind of up in the air, so I'm sure if they were laying on the ground, he'll get to pop them.
Oh, no, I had him on the ground at one point. Like, I put something down, and he was more fascinated with the ribbon than the actual balloons. So, but yeah, cat's doing fine, healthy, eating, now on solid food, thank God. Now I can get the smell of wet cat food out of my house. But other than that, just being a little irritant some days. What else? Would it be wrong if I banned my mother?
If you what?
She just responded, the cat's being silly as me, and I said, would it be wrong to ban her?
I mean, she's not wrong though.
Quiet you. Let's see what else.
Especially with
got
all
some
the
stuff in which we'll...
wake me up in September edge jokes you've been doing all day.
Only once. Ouch. And the song. That's
Twice.
it.
That's
okay, twice.
That's one
Twice
too many.
Oh, well, considering by what, less than 30 days this time, I'll be I would be, let's see, actually, yeah, I'd be about half an hour from Andrew's place, so heading to gonna be heading down there. Just ironed out the last bit of my what do you call it, last bit of my trip. The part that sucks is I'm gonna have to get an eSIM in order for me to have data in the States, or I'm gonna end up having to pay $15 a day to use my provider. So I got a question for the few that are in the chat at the moment. Is Verizon a good provider, like for like coverage and stuff?
I don't know. I use T-Mobile.
Okay. I was just curious because I'm looking. Here's what I'm looking at. I have a choice. I could pay $40, and that'll get me 20 gigs of data and unlimited calling and texting and all that other jazz. Or I could spend $40, get rid of the calling, and have unlimited data. And I'm thinking of just going with unlimited data, because with unlimited data, I can still do video calls through Facebook and Instagram. I'll probably be using data more than I'll be using the phone. And the people that need to get a hold of me could still get a hold of me through, FaceTiming through any social media app. What do you think? And Laura or Jeremy or anybody else who's listening, please let me know.
Like I said, I don't know. I use T-Mobile.
Yeah, but do you think I should go with...
And I don't travel out of the country, so I wouldn't know what's the best thing to use.
Well, what I'm saying is, should I go with data and phone, or just straight unlimited data and not have to worry about it?
What are you going to be doing? Like, you're going to be like using the internet a lot?
Well, I'm going to print out my ticket and stuff, but most of my ticket stuff is also virtual, like e-tickets, like with the QR code. Probably going to obviously use it for
how much is
navigation.
It for a month?
Well, that's just it. For a month, it's like $40. Obviously, I'm not going to be there for a month, but I couldn't find anything that would give me unlimited data for a week.
I think that's as low as they will go. Is a
yeah.
month.
Yeah.
So $40.
Okay, well, $40 Canadian. I mean, it's cheaper than me spending $15 a day just to use my data.
And go for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
If you think you're going to be using a lot of data, then just get it.
Well, my main concern is I just don't want to get lost. And with the unlimited data too, once I get stateside, I can watch.
I was going to make a joke, but nah.
Yeah, I thought of something similar. But all kidding aside, I just don't want to get lost. I still want to be able to make calls if I need to. So I'm thinking this will probably be the best way to go about it, without necessarily having to accidentally get stuck somewhere. Unless anybody else here could think of something better. Because
I think you'd be fine. You're gonna be on this northern states.
Mm-hmm.
If you were going down south, then I'll get a little worried.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. But no, I'm just thinking it's the best way to travel, because honestly, I can't think of any other way that would be the best way to go about it, because I just don't want to get. Oh, hey, Mama J. Well, that's a great question. Andrew's MIA. He has a job now. Mitch was nice enough to let us know that he won't be here today just a moment ago. LBD was at the zoo, which could be code. We're not really sure. And Vince is meeting up with the floor guy. So, yeah. If you want to come on, Mama J, you're welcome to. But we were just talking about, so I'm going to be visiting Andrew at the end of the month, and I have to get an eSIM for my phone because I'm not going to have, well, I will have data if I want through my provider, but it's $15 a day. So I was asking, what would be better, going with a phone plan with 20 gigs of data, or scrapping the phone plan altogether and just going with unlimited data for $40 Canadian, which we kind of settled on that $40 unlimited data would probably be better, because at least that way I can still make calls and stuff if I need to, like through VoIP. And the problem is the provider is Verizon / T-Mobile. I just looked it up. So I was wondering, are they a good provider stateside or not? So. Oh, yeah, you told me who you're going to go and see in February. My namesake, Sean Cassidy. But yeah, that's my master plan. Basically, I just need to make sure that I have what do you call it? Have enough data, don't get lost, and catch all my connecting train rides. Sucks too, because I didn't realize I picked my morning bus to leave here to go to Detroit at like 9 in the morning, and I forgot that the pickup spot is in the west end of town, which is like a 45-minute bus ride. So, but I'm going to try. My goal is to travel light, because apparently you guys said you were sending some stuff down Andrew's way. So I want to make sure that I have enough. Yeah, that should be real fun for me. Yeah. If they leave at 9, that means I need to be at least at the bus stop by like 8:15, which means I'm going to need to leave the house at least around 7 o'clock, which means I'll need to be up by 6.
You got something in your eye, or just being sleepy?
No, I have allergies right now, and there is medication that I can take, and because I touched my eye is now really, really itchy. And the problem with that is if I take the allergy medication, I will be out by like 9 o'clock. Because it's good stuff. It works, but it makes you, I don't know, maybe the guy who's prescribed it to me, the allergist, basically was something like 4 pills. And when I looked it up online, apparently 2 pills is for an average person. So I guess maybe he thought I was because I'm a big guy, that I'm going to need double the dosage. Problem is I take double the dosage and I'm screwed for the night and the following morning. So I take it when I absolutely have to. And I might just take a tablet now in a minute just to stop my eye from wanting to crawl out of my head. But enough about me, man. You had a bit of a weekend. What'd you do, buddy?
Went to a little toy show that was like in the middle of a like where they do horse shows and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's in the middle of that, a big ring like that, and all dirt floor and everything.
Jesus, man.
Yeah. It was good. That was pretty.
Smell.
It was no, it didn't smell like horses or anything.
Huh. That's cool. Anything interesting or anything you came across?
Yeah, I came across some stuff, but they're all somewhere. The only thing I have at arm's reach is the little what do you call these things? The mystery minis from
the
Ghostbusters. Yeah.
I think they did 2 series of that, to be honest with you.
They did?
I think. Because when you showed it to me originally, I thought...
I never see them
Sorry.
come. I never got to see them when they first came out. But oh, and also Mitch sent me a box, and he had 2 surprises in there for me.
Oh, nice.
I got 2
I
out
would
of the
not
3
know about those.
Michelangelos.
I'm gonna make it big.
Huh?
I'm gonna make it big, buddy.
Yeah, it's 2 out of the 3 of the Michelangelos that came out from the McDonald's toys. They got Hello Kitty,
nice.
and then what's this one called? Cinnamon roll.
Oh,
And I think there's a third one. That's
there is.
Well, I know there's a third one, but I don't know what that character's name is. But yeah, here's the Hello Kitty one. Little cheap little toys. It's cool. These are the ones I wanted. Like, my McDonald's, I guess, only got in a Donatello and one. I think it was Raphael. That's the only ones they had the whole time.
Oh, really?
Which was good for me because that means I didn't have to go gain a bunch of weight trying to get these figures. But yeah, this thing.
Jesus.
Right? It saved me consuming a bunch of McDonald's to get figures. And this is what was in that box. A little Slimer with his tongue sticking out. It's pretty cool.
Is that slime on the end of his tongue?
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of slime at the end of the tongue.
Yeah.
It's a nice hefty figure too. Look, you even got the Slimer butt crack. This is
Not
here.
bad.
This is right here. At the toy show, I picked up I think it was like 1982. I think it is. This is Forlome, but back in the 80s, they messed up the names and actually called it Zuckus.
Huh.
Yeah. I think they switched it. Yeah, originally he was Zuckus, and the other one was Forlome, and then they switched it because this one, like Forlome, is more of like a robot droid type name. I got that. I was telling you backstage, I picked up a Boba Fett pop, the first release one, and it amazed me how much they dropped in price. Like they were like almost $200, and now they're gonna go for $60. But I ended up getting one for $20. Well, kind of $20. The only thing it was missing was I got the figure out of box here. It was missing the insert and the base. So what I did was, because I have a bunch of these.
Yeah.
But it's the small lettered ones. I just took one out of the box and put it in the good box.
you box swapped it, didn't you?
Yep.
Well, at least you can still do it with the older ones, man. Like,
yeah, the only thing difference was when they re-released them, like 3 years later, they just printed out a new set of boxes with different lettering, but it was pretty much the same figure.
Yeah. LBD is going to be on in a second. I just messaged him. Apparently, he's turning on his computer as we speak.
I also did get some comics, but I don't know where they're at. I done read them already and put them away.
Yeah, I still have these on the desk here. I'm waiting for the trade paperback to come out, and then I'll read it.
I don't know if
originally I was
trade paperback.
Oh, they did. I already have it pre-ordered on Amazon.
I'm sure it's not just a thing you got to read on Amazon Kindle.
No, there's 2. Although it's amazing how when you go to buy books now on Amazon, the first thing they offer you is the Kindle before they'll offer you the hard copy of anything. because a couple times I bought a few books off there. They're like, "Do you want the Kindle version?" No, I want the hard copy version. I like the idea that I don't.
This is new. Picked this up at Walmart.
Hold on.
They came out with some new. I think they're calling it Power Ranger Reignition, but it's the morphing one, and this one morphs way better because you can keep flipping the head.
Yeah, because the other ones were spring loaded. Like you had to put them in and then push it and reset it.
Yep. I got one over there. But it also it comes with 3 accessories. You got the blaster that turns into a sword. Then it comes with the actual blaster. Then you got his dragon dagger. It's not bad. I think it was like $20.
It's fake. The shield doesn't come off.
I know. That's the only thing sucks is that when you move his arm, it just makes the dragon shield all weird.
I remember a few years back, I was at a fan expo and somebody had worn, had a Green Ranger outfit with the shield. And it was as thick as a comforter. And this guy was just dying in it. Like, because it was it's like here and down. He's like, it's like, you okay, man? He's like, yeah, because he's got the helmet off, right? And his head is just soaking wet. It's like, you want water, man? Speaking of which, I was at the fan expo last weekend. It is the first time I've ever gone there. There was nobody there I wanted to get an autograph for. And nothing I wanted to buy. Like, there was absolutely nothing there of interest that I don't already own or have pre-ordered or just general.
Oh, I forgot about these.
Even Ghostbuster stuff, there was like nothing there. What you got? Hey, I can't hear you, buddy.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, cool.
I thought you were screwing with me for a second.
Nah, since I couldn't get the pair of Crocs I really wanted because they sold out of my size, I had to settle for some charms.
Do you know there are people here that bought those and are trying to resell them for like $300 a piece here now? And it's like, dude, they're still available.
And I also bought some other charms. Like a Snorlax and some Ninja Turtle ones.
Oh. Speaking of Snorlax.
What's going on, y'all?
Not much. How you doing, buddy? How was the zoo?
Tired. So tired.
Where was this zoo at? Was it in Amish country?
It was about 2 hours and 40 minutes away, and it's called Tobias Wildlife.
Whoa. 2 hours and 40 minutes, man?
Yeah.
So you traveled 6 hours today.
Yeah.
How far away are you from the Philly Zoo?
I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't plan this day. It was like, oh, we're gonna go to the zoo. I was like, why don't we go to the one nearby? I was like, oh, because you can do this here. I was like, okay.
Yeah, do they still have the safari open at the Six Flags?
I think they closed that a while back. I haven't been back to that Six Flags since I had my accident when I was 6 years old. The only memory I have of that trip is the safari.
I used to go to that safari all the time. It was awesome. Watching the monkeys destroy people's cars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have an African lion safari for that. They what is it? They have you sign a waiver.
Yeah, of course. But let's be honest, the freaking cars from when I went when 96. Well, I told you what car I was in when I had my accident. So I don't think the monkeys were gonna damage that car whatsoever.
Well, the big thing they do is they will pull apart the wipers and the antennas off cars, but now I don't think any car has an antenna.
Yeah. Also, so apparently that zoo, the Philly Zoo, is about an hour and 30 minutes. So,
okay.
1 hour less. Hour 40, my bad. Hour 40.
Hey, Quickdraw, can you do me a
hours.
favor? I'm going to say something and I need you to roll your eyes for in replace of Mitch. So because I have a status card, I can actually go to the Toronto Zoo for free. There we go. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I was going to ask if you go downstairs to throw some flour in the beard, but I went, no.
Hello, everybody in chat. I hope you had a good time at your party if you're still here. I just see you're in the chat. Hey, man, Mama J.
Yeah, in fact, the balloons are still surviving.
Yeah, I see that.
Actually, maybe I can get his attention with. Oh, he's beating the crap out of the taco right now. There we go.
Is that like a regular stack behind you of Funko Pops, or is that like a new stack? I'm trying to see.
That's one of those wire shelves that I put all the stacks. I put all my DSI pops in.
Okay. Okay, I was like, that looks like I hadn't seen that like previously. That's all. He's got it. He's got it now.
Yeah,
it goes away.
He drags it around the house.
That's funny. That's hilarious. That is funny.
Now you know what I want to do.
It reminds me of that scene from Jaws. Of the barrels.
You know what I should do for fun? Do a vote on Instagram. Go, whose face would you like to see on a balloon? And then we'll just put it in the background as we just go back and forth.
As you can see, I need a new headset because I don't know how the hell, but these, I guess because the way I grabbed them and I opened to put them on, I guess maybe that's why. So like they split in the middle finally, and it was just a split at one point, and now it's just all the way cracked. The only thing that's holding it together is the fact that there's a strap in the inside of it.
Dude, I had a pair of Turtle Beach headphones that did that. You know how I repaired them?
Oh.
I went to a model store because you can actually buy plastic sheets that they use for vacuum seal. What I did was I cut 3 strips for each side, so 6 altogether, bent it into place, and then used Gorilla Tape. Because when I worked at a call center,
I'll be honest with you, all I would do right now if I wanted to be really petty, because if I wanted to be really petty, I wouldn't even, because I honestly wouldn't order these again. I only ordered these because I was connecting directly to the PlayStation to the stream and stuff wirelessly. But because now I use OBS, I need to be wired in, so I'd rather have a good wired headset. I would just, because I'm not a big fan of a certain company, would order these from a certain company and just say they came in damaged, and they would say, just take it back. That's how I stick it to that company all the time, and I only do it with that company ever.
Actually, the best headphones I have that are wired, ironically enough, are the ones from work, and they're USB-C. And the sound quality of them are amazing. I love them. But they're expensive. When I went to buy a pair for myself, and USB-C headphones are expensive.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you would think they wouldn't, because USB-C is like the most.
Standard now. It's standard, but it's not standard for headphones. Like honestly.
Which is weird.
Like so USB, and the jack are what's like normal for headphones.
So Quick said this was a bot, and I'm inclined to believe him, but I'm gonna throw it up. So this was a whatnot auction by somebody by the name of Evan, and it was for
Evan or Evan.
Evan. Well, I want to say Evan, but it's not really spelled correctly. It's got a D at the end. So EVEND.
I mean Evan with a D.
Yeah.
It's not really their name; it's their business name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not like it's
so.
Evan.
This was one of the limited pieces for Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah,
and
saw something about
clearly,
that.
Yeah, here I'm gonna throw it up.
Okay.
So here it is. Now I got it enlarged. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna look right. I don't know if you can see. I don't know, of course, it doesn't show with the mouse, but if anybody's familiar with Whatnot, in the bottom right-hand corner is where the price is. Watch how quickly this goes up. I got the volume off because I don't want
to copyright.
I don't think copyright, but why are you stalling on me?
Oh, because you got way too much open.
I'm honestly thinking of just reformatting this computer.
You broke it.
Possibly. I'm just gonna remove it for now and reload it. Hold on, let me F5. But yeah, the
What's that video?
basically this thing got thrown up, and okay, let's see if this works now. Add to stage. So look at that. So it's at 7,000, 8,000, and it just goes up. And of course, I don't know why whoever the hell was recording this is like trying to show us who this person is. Like, okay, dude, that we get that. So just gonna fast forward that. So 11,000. By the time this thing is done, it's at $66,100.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way that actually went through.
Yeah.
No, it
Oh, yeah.
doesn't go through.
It went through?
No.
It doesn't go through.
Okay, yeah. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Anytime you have something like that, that always happens. That always happens. You always have it. I've noticed that it takes. I would say it takes like a good like 4 to probably I've seen it take even up to 10, maybe 10 to 12 tries before an actual buyer comes. You get what I'm saying?
It's either they're trying to bot it to get the bring the price up, or somebody else is just botting them to play around with them.
Yeah,
on their stream.
That's a common thing on Whatnot. That's the only reason there's more attention right now specifically. It's because of what piece it is, because how it was announced. It was very public how that went down, like that specific piece. That's the only reason people are saying anything about it. But that happens on a daily basis on there. That's very normal,
especially with the bigger streamers,
the
sellers.
Well, honestly, the bigger streamers are the only ones who will throw something on like that up anyway. Like back in the day, probably somebody average would do something like that, but no.
I see it. I see a lot of times happen with Pokemon sellers.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, yeah, especially with Pokemon. But I was looking at this going. Obviously, this person, they got a bunch. They had over like 6,000 viewers. Clearly, somebody was there to just screw with them. But I can't help but wonder. Person. Pardon?
It's always more than one person.
Oh yeah, but no. If you look at the video, so if you look at the video, it's like the same name that pops up every time.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, anytime they do stuff like that, you'll have one person do it, and then more people will do it. That's what happens consistently. Like it'll happen a few times before they can actually get a.
Oh yeah, they dog pile. Yeah, like the one that keeps pulling up right now is, oh crap, problem is it's happening so quickly. Also, you can tell a lot of these guys are like bot accounts because they don't have any icons.
Yeah.
So
it was funny that picture I sent you. It says reptiles and snakes, whatever. That's the one section we didn't actually get to go to. We didn't have to. We got. How you doing, buddy? Got there like at 1 and they closed at 5, and it's a big place. What's up, Umpty?
Well, I got some stuff to show. It's in a box, so I'm going to open the box up and hopefully stop the cat from trying to. Here, play with the bottle that's used for watering the plants, and make Mitch happy with my knife skills.
He's probably not watching at all.
No. I bet you $100 he's not really out right now. He's probably playing Helldivers. He's left us for.
Nah, it's Labor Day. He's probably out with friends. Doing.
No. He's out with a friend, Alpha Beard.
Okay, a friend.
Let's. Oh man. Okay, so the people that I bought this from was pop collectors. They packed everything in packing peanuts.
Nice.
Ooh.
They must hate you.
I love them now. What's their name? I want to give them a good review. I saw your friend, my friend, open your package online, and you had packing peanuts. I loved it. Please keep doing that.
The problem with packing peanuts is
Don't they just melt in water now?
Where's the cat at?
It depends, unless only to find out. No, these are actually the old school. Well, no, because the new ones are made out of our starch.
I didn't think they made that anymore. The old ones.
Yeah. Recognize this?
That?
No.
Hold on. Let me enlarge the screen.
Oh yeah, I do actually. I do recognize that. That's cool. Starch, yeah.
No, I still don't recognize it.
It's from an anime. That's why you don't recognize it.
Yeah. Hold on. You see, I'm pulling these out slowly, filling in the holes with
With your hand, with your tiny hands.
Yeah.
So here we have young Mitch.
Himmel. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Here we have young Mitch.
It's funny.
And here we have old Mitch.
Let's just memorialize Mitch. That's not old Mitch.
Well, I mean, it's Mitch eventually. Let's go with that.
Give it time. Oh, current Mitch will come out eventually. It'll be there. It's gonna happen. You know it. Wait, did you got the other one, right? Nice. Those look really good though. Like,
yeah,
a lot of the anime ones look really basic now. Those actually look really nice.
How do you say that?
Free Rin.
Free Rin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how the title. That's like the main title too, like Free Rin Journey something. I forget what it's called. That's a long ass name after Free Rin. Everybody just calls it Free Rin.
Free Rin.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're titles where they basically it's a paragraph.
Fern.
Sounds like something Stimpy was saying when Ring went to jail.
And the one I know now, I'm smart. This box is now half empty and filled with packing peanuts, and I have a cat that likes to play in boxes. Guess what I'm not doing?
Putting it on the floor.
Quiet you.
Start seeing the balloons move back and forth like it's coming.
That's funny because I have that figure over here somewhere. I love that one. That's a really cool pop, actually. And I'll be honest with you, looking at it,
ain't that the Dungeons and Dragons thing?
Yeah.
So I like the pop more because it has the tongue. I don't think this has the tongue. See?
Okay.
How much is that thing going for now?
What?
I remember that was a hard one to get.
And to stop the cat, I've closed the box. So
yeah, there's no tongue here. How much did that one run you?
I would PayPal your mom $20 if she comes over there and opens that box back up.
Yeah, dude. She could. I don't think she'd make my stairs.
No, she wouldn't. She definitely wouldn't. Oh yeah, see, this is the same exact thing with the figure.
Hold on.
But there's no tongue. I like that one has a tongue. No, I'm talking about mine. As I was saying, I went to grab it for that reason to see if it had a tongue.
Well, here. Hold yours up.
Hold on.
I gotta pull it back a little.
I gotta close it back up again. Oh, right there. Oh, there you go.
Might want to turn it. There you go. You got it.
That looks like a certain thing on a certain hub. It's like, oh, I'm stuck in a chest.
Oh God. Jesus Christ. You know what? That didn't cross my mind ever when I was watching. Oh, look at the face she has on too. It's funny. She's like in despair.
Help me, senpai.
Also, she was like, well, technically,
oh my gosh, I'm stuck in the
funny because
dryer.
she's like 700 years old or something like that. I can't remember how old she is.
I also got the limited edition piece. Which
I thought that was a limited edition piece.
No.
What's the limited edition piece?
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
And I want to find out how much that one is because I really like that one. It's very rare that I like that. I already have something about it, but I like the fact that it has the tongue. It gives it more character. That's saying something for a Funko Pop. You know what I mean? when you compare it usually to statues, it's give or take. You have to do a really good job on a Funko Pop to give it more character than the statue. Also, quick, I saw that they're gonna release a model kit for Snorlax.
Like what kind of model kit?
I don't remember what kind of model kit. I just know that I saw it today. That was it earlier today before I left.
I already got the fake Lego one.
No, it's like one where he can like stand or you can lay him down. I don't know how big it is.
I think mine can stand and lay down too.
Let me see.
The Lego one
It's pretty big.
or fake Lego.
Let me see. I'll pull it up here.
Before I forget, I started watching Dexter.
Oh, the new one. Which one of the 3 new ones? Because there's 3.
Yeah.
Resurrection.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. So, yeah.
Look, I can move the feet so he can stand up. And I can move the feet so he's sitting down.
Yeah.
And then I can lay him on his back when he's sleeping.
Yeah. You kind of see that a little bit, I think.
Oh,
I gotta bring the brightness down more.
So this is what I got. This one here.
Oh, okay. What is she holding? Is that a heart?
Yeah.
Jesus.
She's holding a heart. Oh, that was the gift, the inappropriate gift. Remember the one that removed clothing?
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, so that's the model kit right there, quick.
So it comes with like a tree and stuff.
Yeah. It comes with a tree. It comes with like a effect for the punch, the hyper punch. I think it is. You see that?
No.
I can send you a link so you can take a look at it. And it looks like it has 2 faces. I don't know if it comes with the pre-evolution, but he shows up there. It actually looks nice.
The Munchlax.
Yeah, there's a Munchlax, I guess, on the line, but I don't think it comes with it. I wouldn't be sure. Let me see doesn't say how high it is. Yeah. I'll just send it to you so you can take a closer look at it. Looks pretty cool.
10 out of 13 lights to green.
There you go. I'll send it to your IG.
All right.
But yeah, that's these got lost in the post actually for like 2 weeks until I called Canada Post, and then it's like, oh, we'll look into it, and then suddenly they showed up the next day.
Oh, actually, I got something to show that I picked up. Not for me, but they're pretty cool. Sadly,
All
Andrew.
right.
Well, he wouldn't be able to see anyway, but still. What is that? What are we doing?
Oh, that's weird. For some reason, it's not adding you.
There
we go. That was weird.
Yeah. Okay. So these are like coin banks. Sadly, this one apparently had like the little cigar thing. Like you can kind of see he has like that little hole there, but it didn't have it when I got it. So it is what it is. But the monocle, he has a monocle, and it actually is like a clear piece of plastic. Like it's not just like it's not like painted on or nothing. It's like actual like plastic on there. So these are for a buddy of mine. The umbrella's a little like messed up, but you can. Surprised he has it. Apparently, there's the Catwoman. These are all like coin banks. We got. Come on. This one doesn't want to come outside the bag. We got the Riddler. Pretty cool. Honestly, this looks a lot greener on screen. This is really a darker green, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a little bit dark. Like it's not too much darker, but this looks like a lime green on camera. It does not.
Huh. That reminds me of Hulk green, actually.
Yeah, it does. It does. So he's more of like a darker, actual like cold green that you'll see like on a figure, something like that. And we got Caesar over here.
Cesar Romero.
Yeah. Hey, Joker.
Thanks, Quick. You ruined this for me now, buddy. Now I can't look this the same way. I'm looking at it on my desk. Pardon?
Well, you're welcome.
I can. No, I can. It doesn't bother me at all. It wouldn't bother me at all, just because I didn't even think about it. And now he said it, like, yeah, I can see it, but I can also unsee it. Then you got, the Boy Wonder here from the same show. I don't have the Adam West. They didn't have it. I guess it's probably the first thing that sold from, or they kept from that set when they sold it to the store. And then you got the Harley. And as an added bonus, because I didn't realize when I said give me all of them, there was a non DC one. So this is probably gonna end up selling or doing like a giveaway or something. Is the yellow suit?
I think you got the Andrew.
That's funny. And by the way, Andrew, if you are watching, it's a Daredevil in his yellow suit.
Why'd you say that? Because you'll get it and you think it's Batman because you'll feel the horns and everything. Oh yeah, that's the Batman years.
Wow.
If his hands are that bad,
Yeah. Also, I gotta clean this thing up because I dropped something on it. Oddly enough, but yeah. So that's for a buddy of mine. Picked up some other stuff for him, but it's all in the other room. I'm not gonna go get that. But I figured I'd show you these because these are pretty cool. Like, if you think about it, you pay for like a bust like this, like an actual statue, you probably pay like, I've seen them between like $80 to $120 for a bust, and some of them are not even this size. So to get a coin bank at this, and look, they even have like the original like sticker still on them. But apparently they weren't used. Except for the Daredevil, though. Daredevil doesn't have the sticker. I think and the Catwoman. But most of them, like all the other ones from the old
Anthony's
show.
calling you out. Quick.
Why?
This is for a computer. It's USB, not freaking quarter-inch jack. Dickhead.
I think it's a couple's argument we just kind of walked in on.
No, because he wanted to play Fortnite the other day, but I was like, I have no mic. I'll have the mic to hook up to my Xbox controller.
Oh yeah, and because Xbox is so lazy, they didn't just put a mic in the controller for people who can't have headphones.
So it's so this is USB and it plugs into the computer.
Wait, with Xbox you should be able to plug a USB mic in there, aren't you?
Oh. No, I don't think it works like that. Not with Xbox. I think you have to connect it into the controller itself.
I don't know.
Hold on. What version of Xbox do you have again? Let's just find out for you, buddy. I want to help you.
The newest one. Remember, he won it. His mom won. Did his mom win?
Xbox, cool guy. Xbox.
Yes, the Xbox console includes Xbox Series X and XL. Takes X and S. Takes USB device for storage expansion and other functions. You can plug 3-point in or later. So apparently it does.
Yeah, because I used to plug in my microphone, like my microphone into my PlayStation, and it would work. And PlayStation's way more like critical when it comes to like using things on it. Like you can't use whatever headphones on it.
But hey, Anthony.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I feel bad now.
I don't. Pretty funny.
Yeah, I'll throw him to the wolves. Why not?
Listen. It's just gonna be old age. He probably just doesn't understand how it works. That's fine.
Oh, it's blockies. All right.
Yeah. I figured you probably keep an eye out for it or something. Maybe you'll see it on.
I always get the Transformers, but geez, it's $40.
Yeah, but I figured they're gonna probably show up at Walmart somewhere, and you'll probably be able to get it better.
This is Big Bag Toy Store. That's why I can probably get it off the Blockies website cheaper.
Probably, yeah.
Apparently, there's a free one pop.
Big. I want to know if it comes with that Munchlax.
That'd be if you probably go on their website, you probably know. Yeah,
I haven't
either
seen
that.
it. I haven't seen it on the Blockies website though. I'm on there constantly trying to see if they got any new Transformer sets coming out.
Well, it looks like it comes out in November this year, so maybe they pre-ordered it like earlier last year.
Let's see here. Sesame Street. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's no Pokemon yet on their website.
That's weird.
They have
Give
like
it time.
they have different types of animes. They got Sesame Street and Minions.
That's funny.
Hey, LBD, you know that statue you just showed me? Apparently, it's on the Canadian game EB Games right now. It's $32.
Which one?
It's the Sega one, right?
Yeah, I got it for like $10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get them for like $10. Like usually almost any of the Sega statues that are around that size, I get them from Japan for like about like $10 and $12 at most.
I actually wanted to ask you guys a question. I know, Quick, you are emotionally dead to a lot of things, but I still want to ask regardless. What do you think about a lot of Now, this is the list I compiled of companies that will not ship to the U.S. at least for the foreseeable future. And again, I don't want to get into the politics of it all, but I just want to know what your thoughts are. So apparently, I'll start with countries that I really wouldn't even consider. So Netherlands, UK, Italy, China, Japan, Canada. I haven't seen anything from Mexico yet, but who knows? There's one more I'm forgetting. Anyways, doesn't matter. Companies that are not shipping to the U.S. right now because of, basically it's costing. I think I was looking at one thing. Now, granted, this is final figures like what LBD has in the background there. Apparently, for something that's like $30 US, they're charging almost $150 in excess import charges.
So, from what I understand, because the guy who originally brought it to everybody's attention, like where it like blew up online, he misunderstood certain things or whatever because they said figure, or like they said item, and then in parentheses package. So like when they say item, they say per item, and then it says, but then like somewhere above it, it had said per package.
Oh wow!
So like it's like a whole big thing. Apparently, at least for Japan, my understanding, if it's USPS, it's gonna be $80 extra per package, if I'm not mistaken. And then if you're doing FedEx or UPS, it's gonna be 15% of I don't know if it's either of value or of the charge of the shipping. I can't remember what it is. It's one of the two. If it's value, it's gonna hurt a lot more because your average, like my average package that I bring, I've shown pictures online of like how big the packages I get are. They're about like $250, $240 something per package. They're huge boxes, and I get them within like 3-4 days. If it's towards that, I guess I'll bite the bullet. It won't be as bad still because I'm still saving a lot of money considering. But if it's towards like the value of the box, I am screwed. Because the value of that box is insane. Like I get way more bang for my buck. Even with the discounted price of everything in there, it would be insane to pay 15% of everything in there. So we'll see.
There's been a few sites that are China based that they're not. They're saying at least for the foreseeable future.
What's the China based ones?
I'd have to look them up again, to be honest with you, dude. And I was just going through Instagram, like typed in, if you just type in not shipping in Instagram search, you'll see a bunch of posts. That's where I was getting my information from. But
because I remember you said good, like you had mentioned like Good Smiles, one of them, and then when we were talking, and that's a Japanese company.
No, so those were the Japanese ones. Because Australia, that was the other company. Australia, how could I forget Australia? Which the only reason why I'm surprised Australia, first of all, is because if anybody knows, the Australian dollar is insanely lucrative to anybody at this point. Like, hey, Kenneth, like for Canadians, the Australian dollar is called, is on par with Canada, and in the States it's even less. So if you were wanting to buy anything from like best site in Australia is Pulp Culture next to Aussie Collectibles, they're not shipping to the US, which I think is really weird because I haven't heard anything about Australia in the news in months when it comes to shipping. So I'm kind of curious how collectibles are going to be, at least if companies can't ship their product out to one of their biggest buyers, which I like to think that the US is a major buyer of collectibles, is that going to increase the cost or lower the cost for everybody else around because they have excess stock that they have to unload?
That'll be interesting to see.
I mean, also for the record, I'm opening up my new business, Funko Illuminati reshipping. My rates are reasonable.
Yeah, my rates are even more reasonable. I'll go pick up your stuff at his house. Don't worry. I'm gonna go piggyback off you, buddy.
Dude, I could see you at Pearson International. You show up with like a man bag with just a pair of underwear and a shirt, and you come back with like a fridge box strapped to your back.
Bro, I go with a sling backpack, bro. What you mean? All I need is a pair of boxers in there, maybe a tank top, a pair of shorts. I'm good to go.
That's why I said a pair of underwear and a shirt. Nothing else.
Like, what are you here for? I was like, I'm here to visit a friend.
Oh yeah, DHL too. I forgot about. Thank you, Umpty. I forgot about DHL. They're the largest European shipper in the world.
Yeah.
So
I'm just gonna give it time. I'm waiting. So I told my guys, just for context, because a lot of people don't ship internationally. For context, I have a buddy of mine who, he charges me a commission, but it's like relative to the Japanese yen, it's nothing. Like I've talked to Sean about it. Like we were just talking about that figure that he was saying is like $35, or that I was just showing. That thing is $12 after his commission. So that's to give you an idea of what it would cost if I was to actually be there with the figure itself. So if it's the way I travel, I would pay roundish, like I think it's like $60 to $45 if I really wanted to make that trip. It would be nothing. That's insane.
Hey, quick. Sorry. I just want to ask quick, what are your thoughts like in general? Because I know you don't collect anime figures, but you buy mystery boxes and stuff, like not mystery boxes like Funko mystery boxes.
It's gonna suck, but I can live without it.
But some of the stuff that he gets, like the stuff we were just talking about, that company, I'm sure some of that either comes from Japan or China. I'm very sure.
Oh, Blockies, it's China.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? It still affects other people in other aspects. It's gonna happen with Funko too. They're gonna have to rearrange things again.
That, and it throws a wrench with the Pokemon cards too.
Yeah.
Well, a buddy of mine who's a huge Lego fanatic, he was telling me, he's like, basically all the, because not all exclusive, we all know this is collectors, doesn't matter what you collect, not every exclusive is coming to your country. You kind of have to buy it out of country. Yeah. So and Lego. So far, my understanding of the situation is anything that basically is oil-based, an oil-based product like plastic, vinyl, seems to be the one that's the issue.
Yeah, my philosophy is I don't feel like paying the money for it, I just don't get it. So if it's just too expensive, I just won't get it. I can live without it.
Oh yeah, but like for example, LBD brought up the company Smile, which is based in Japan. Granted, I never heard of Smile up until this whole thing. A lot of people had a crap load of pre-orders, and some company, and not just Smile, but some companies that you buy through overseas. And I'm using Japan as an example because we're collectors, and let's be honest, 90% of our stuff comes from there. A lot of people pre-order, and a lot of companies require at least a down payment for your pre-order of a percentage. Like GameStop used to take $5 for a pre-order for Funko Pops. They stopped that a while ago, but I had a tariff charge of $50. Yeah, I had one for my Ghostbuster stuff, $35. But my thing that I'm pointing out is, think about those companies that have thousands of dollars in pre-orders and deposits. Now they have to try to figure out, do we give these deposits back? Which, if that's the case, it's gonna hurt their bottom line.
Big time.
Well,
it's gonna hurt them big time because it's gonna hurt them big time because I'm gonna, like, the US has got to be one of their major like hubs for like shipping stuff too.
What were you going to say, Quick?
Companies are doing this now when you pre-order, saying the price is not final; it's subject to change. So
Yeah. I've
Well, no,
seen
but
that.
yeah, that's when you're going. So, like, okay, perfect example of that would be Big Bad Toy Store, where we're just looking at. They sell they sell Good Smile stuff, but there are people who also, instead of doing that route, they go buy from Big Smile themselves and ship it to the U.S. So
Mhm.
that's what Sean is talking about is going to be more along the lines of what we got to see what's going to happen, because all Big Bad Toy Store is going to do is when they get the product and they get charged a tariff, they're going to just pass it on to us. It says it there.
Yeah.
So, but when you order directly from
but
Good
that
Spot, you're
company
in
can do the
limbo.
same thing. It can be the same thing.
No, they literally put out a statement. We're not shipping out anything, and then they're basically like, stay tuned for whatever. So whoever pre-ordered stuff from them directly, they're in limbo right now. They don't know what's happening, other than the
Yeah.
fact that they're not shipping out.
They're just screwed. Then you have to give that
Yeah.
money back.
That's what we're getting at. They are totally boned in that respect. A good example right now is I was just while you guys were talking, I was looking at this. Like, here's an example: pop protectors. Right? We all, people that collect Funko Pops or anything, we try to protect our crap. These, I know for a fact, aren't printed anywhere on this continent.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
China.
yeah.
It's funny.
But
I don't usually need pop protectors. I just ordered a stack probably like 2 weeks ago from Volta Vinyl. I love their like regular size,
he
like
just
regular ones.
echoed what we just said. Exactly. Nobody knows what's going to happen, and that's the part.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Like, I've already seen a lot of smaller companies right now have just gone out of business. They're like, yeah, we can't do this.
That's
because
why I don't pre-order ever.
well, you got boned hard quick, man. Well, you and I
Yeah.
both did.
Well, I got boned too with what's his face? What was it called? Tough Collectibles. I can't even remember what Funko Pop it was. And when they just went vamoose, I think it was the chopper. Oh, the flock chopper. That's the one I
Yeah.
never got. Yeah.
Like especially like, because speaking of blocky, so I'm waiting for this one thing to be released, but it's up for pre-order, but I'm not pre-ordering it until they're actually shipping it.
Yeah.
Well, put it this way: I only buy from sites where I know the owners, like personally. Like, I could theoretically, or I have a direct line to the owner.
I won't even do that.
Well, no, yeah, but my guys are local. Like, my guys are within the province. Like, they're within Southern Ontario. That's, I mean, like, for instance, K Dog and Fisher.
I was gonna say he's not talking about like you know who the owner is and you can like send him a message. No, he's talking about like he talks to them like the kind of like how we talk. Like he can send them a direct message, and they have regular conversations and see each other constantly.
I wouldn't do that either. Even if Funko Illuminati owned a business, I would not pre-order from them.
Yeah. You can be an eccentric in some things, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I do like his tissue paper slippers. They are nice. and the mason jars of urine in the background. They really catch the sunlight in the morning.
Jesus.
Yeah, like I wanted to bring this up. I was kind of hoping Mitch would have been here, or Vince as well, just an example. But yeah, the whole, like I said, I'm not looking to get into the politics of it. I just think, like, we all just basically said universally it sucks at different levels for each one of us. The other problem is those people that did the pre-orders. I mean, I'm kind of curious how that's going to roll out for them, because if these companies can't figure out a way of getting their stuff to where they need to go within a reasonable rate, because let's be honest, man, nobody here, and I'm just going to use examples of things that we collect outside of Funko, like for instance, Quickdraw is into playing music and buys music related items. LBD, he's into streaming, so he needs his low cut shirts and cat ears, which I get. And and there's me that clearly has an unhealthy obsession with US based M&Ms. I mean, if any of that stuff was, I don't think I'd want to pay a $50 charge for a $20 item. And I'm sure you guys wouldn't want to either. So I'm hoping this gets started, because if not, it's going to be a very interesting time. And
Well,
I'm kind of curious.
Also,
Sorry, thing I just want to point out.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm kind of curious how this also affects auction sites too.
That's actually a good point. But to the point of this whole tariff thing, apparently it was found to be illegal to just randomly, start switching up tariffs. Like that's not how the process is supposed to work. And then obviously the good lords of our dear government went up and appealed it, so it was still up in the air. And from what I understand, it just failed in appeal court as well. So we're like that. Obviously, that process takes a long time. So it's figuring out from here to there. Like I said, that's why people are like pausing stuff and not just completely just going crazy, because technically the system is working, but the system is slow to get there. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, I was gonna say, worst thing that can happen is no one buys anything for 4 years.
Yeah. That's basically it.
So that's
it's
time
funny
to save up your money. Then you save up 4 years worth of money, and then when that stuff hits, boom.
I don't even think 4 years, man.
Be a lot of stock. They'll probably just push it to Europe, but they'll probably just push it to Europe at that point.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If that's the case, I don't even think it would be 4 years. I think it'd be like a 2-year process. At which point, people are gonna be going, you know what? There was a thing. Okay, so when the EU started up, and they were basically trying to get all these currencies under one heading, a lot of people realized that their money was in their respective country was going to be worthless. If their money was worth more. So what happened was that there was this rush of people spending their country's currency before it converted over to the euro. So places like Italy that had very little in the way of buildings, like new buildings, suddenly had these like huge ass buildings and renovation jobs being done. So I have a feeling if this is the case, like Quick was saying, people are going to save their money, but eventually when it does inevitably flip, it's going to be like the heydays of COVID for collectors, where everybody was like making these big ass purchases because they had money burning a hole in their pocket. Another thing they wanted is now dirt cheap, because one, it's been sitting in somebody's warehouse for 2 years because they couldn't sell it.
If it doesn't melt, because remember that also happened. It got stuck somewhere so long that some of the figures melted.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, Avengers assemble.
And then there was pirates that stole a couple shipping containers, supposedly.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being a Somalia pirate? Next thing you know, you got a whole entire thing of like Hello Kitty.
You were looking for iPhones. You were looking for iPhones and found figures. I was like, oh,
they're all on Whatnot trying to flip freaking. I'm the seller now.
It was funny. Somebody made that joke today on the safari trip that we did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For the bus that you take on the safari.
No, but yeah, I could see it now. 30,000 Hello Kitty handbags at $5 a piece. And you don't pay in U.S. funds, you pay in gift cards. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, and the funny part is that I'm kind of curious how these reshipping companies are going to do as well, because that was another thing I can imagine would get hit.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm waiting to see. So okay, give you an example. I have a box that literally just became available to ship right now because it just filled up to the top, like it's finally to the brim, right? And I told my guys, like, yeah, I'll just see if I'll ship whatever, blah, blah. I'm waiting to see when somebody else ships what the damage is, because like I said, that comes to UPS, but the company that ships it out from Japan is completely different. It's like, I forget what the name of it is, but we just call it the Black Cat Company because of their logo. And I'm waiting to see if when somebody ships something out, what's the result before I ship my box out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense for me to risk it right now. If it went into effect on the 28th or something, and then, you know what I mean? Because even if you shipped out on the 28th, once it gets here, it was going to be past the 28th, so it doesn't matter. So whatever you whatever's coming in was getting hit with whatever nonsense is happening.
I don't know, man. Put it this way: if anything I'm buying in the States nowadays, man, I think it'd just be easier to pay you the $60 and fly over here.
It will. It would literally be easier for you to like stack a box and just have me literally just like full, because I get 2 free luggages. I can bring 2 free bags. So fill like 2 luggages worth or 1 luggage worth of stuff, and I put 1 luggage worth of my stuff, and I literally come over there. Literally, that would be easy.
Why does this feel like the collector's version of Blow?
It is. That's exactly what it is. Hey, as soon as I heard this was going down, I was like, if I have to start making my trips to go pick up my own stuff, I'm just gonna go do that because it's gonna be cheaper for me to do it.
Sorry, I just see you at the TSA, and when they take your shirt off, you got like vintage Star Wars figures taped to your chest.
Jesus. No, honestly, I would only have to go for anywhere I need to. Like, if I need to go pick something up, I'd only have to go for like 3 days at most.
No.
One day to get there, 1 day to decompress, and then 1 day to go.
Hey, you're not wrong, but we're talking like smaller like companies, mom and pop companies. Like, here's an example: Pulp Culture, and I'm using them as an example because they're the ones that I'm more familiar with. Because I've actually called over to the store once at like 3 a.m. here in Canada. It's like, hey, the guy's like, good morning. Thank you for calling Pulp Culture. How can I help you? He said, hi, you don't recognize the area code, but I'm calling from Canada. And he's like, oh, I'll make this quick. And I told him what the problem was. And he's like, oh yeah, dude, we actually were just getting your box together. We can do that right now. And he's like, are you really calling from Canada? I said, yeah, I am. He's like, what's the weather like there? Dark.
So
like,
here's the thing, you say a lot of big companies are shipping out big stuff. Some of the companies we've mentioned are massive. Like, these are big companies. Just because you might not know them doesn't mean they're not big. Like, we're talking about like these companies have subsidiaries of other companies. Like, good example, Good Smile has like 5 to 10 other companies underneath its umbrella that also creates things. Like, and they ship out giant amounts of stuff.
Just to give you, I understand what you're saying, under $100. The problem with this is, and I know because I've been bitten in the ass by it, is one of these guys, let's say, doesn't matter who, it could even be you, buddy, ships me something by UPS, okay, to me in Canada. And you put down the value of the item is, let's say, $40, okay? UPS, and I've had them admit to this, and I talk to people that work for UPS, they will arbitrarily add a customs or duty charge, or now they call it a tariff. When I got it, it was a duty and tariff charge, and they arbitrarily estimate the value of the item. Because the problem is that with collectibles, there is the retail value and then the market value. They are going by market value and not by retail value. And so the problem is that I'm just using UPS as an example. A DHL, they're 50-50 I've had with them, very rarely. But I'm just saying
UPS has been notorious. UPS has been notorious before all this nonsense happened. UPS was notorious of doing it already. Now it's just worse.
Yeah. You basically given them a blank check to go, hey guys, have fun.
Basically. Yeah.
I'm gonna show pops up. There's not really that many that have come out, but I'm gonna share the screen. Hold on, Instagram. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not. Again, like I said, I wasn't. My goal was not to make this political. It was more or less just to get people's thoughts on it.
Honestly, we really didn't get political. We just talked about collectibles and companies that.
No, I know. And that's how I wanted to keep it. Iron Man, no. I think that's the cover for the Iron Wars. This I thought was cool.
Yeah, it's all the new Turtles.
I saw that like yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. That actually looks pretty cool.
I'm hoping they do April. Because I actually like the character design for April in Last Ronin.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's something special about her on there.
No, just the character design is
an old lady.
But they. Oh, speak
And
of the
it's got
devil.
Her daughter's in there too.
Maybe they'll do a chase where it's April and then the chase is her daughter.
Yeah,
I think this is Nosferatu. Yeah, Nosferatu. Which is weird, but okay. I'm surprised they didn't hit on this sooner.
I'm not. I want to know why? Because this is one of those. Look, think about it. For Treasure Planet, they've only come out with one or two, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I
And
suppose you're right.
this was the same thing. This was technically a Disney flop, but it has a cult following, just like Treasure Planet. It's become popular with time because the people who watched it weren't able to go to the theater and support it. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? But now that they're older, like this is one of my favorite Disney movies. I love this film.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And then the other one too, Treasure Planet is another good one as well.
Tokyo. I've never seen Tokyo Ravagers before.
Tokyo Revengers. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Revengers? Oh, yeah, you're right. Dude, believe it or not, I had this on the small screen, so the printing is like really small. I'm seeing things the way you guys see them, and it sucks. Well, more Batman stuff for Andrew. Isn't he lucky?
it's one Batman.
Yeah, that's true. But still more Batman.
Oh, well, the kid wants to show something that we got at the zoo today.
No,
Here you go.
adults only. Oh, capybara.
Yeah, they had quite a few over there. She got to pet like two of them, but you can't like feed them like because apparently they bite or whatever. You can't like hand feed them. You got to throw it at them.
See, I like this. I like this small furry version.
Yeah, I always told you were just missing a cat to complete your evil chair look.
All right, let's go back. And there we go. Let's see.
Where's
that even from? Technically, he only needs to get one. Did he freeze?
Did he?
Yeah. No, I'm here.
Oh.
I was just reading.
Was that
So-
that Goku that's everybody's trying to buy?
Yeah.
It's the next early Vegeta.
Basically. Our next Arlie of Vegeta, basically. 'Cause apparently you have to like have some tier or something. I don't even know how this works.
Super Saiyan Goku.
You basically buy a ticket, and then when it becomes available,
already-
you redeem the ticket.
There's already not a Super Saiyan Goku out there?
There is. But this is, I think, it's like this is supposed to be like his first time turning Super Saiyan, which is like a big deal, but whatever.
Yeah.
Which I think they already did that one too. So I don't know what the difference is for this one.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
they added more blood to it, maybe because they did a first.
It kind of
yeah,
looked like it was cell shaded.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Because honestly, there is a first time Super Saiyan already. They did it already. Like
They
like
just
a
put
year,
cell shading on there.
like 2 years ago.
And I guess made it limited, so everybody's like, "Oh, I gotta buy it."
You have my bottle.
Yep.
So I'm like, whatever. Like,
Alright.
I don't even have the other version of this anymore either.
What is that? Get 5 coupons.
Yeah, basically, there's a tier program, and based on how much you spend, you get higher out in their tier. So if you somehow manage to get the diamond tier,
I see.
yeah,
that
basically
on
they're trying to get you to
Funko,
go
or
to their
what
site to
company
buy
is
more stuff.
Yeah, they want you to buy all their garbage for a chance
Yeah.
to win that.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the company? That's the name of the company, Vend?
Yeah.
Why does it have 3 stickers?
I don't know, because sticker collectors, man, they more stickers the more valuable, I guess.
They were like,
Oh no,
they're
that's
weird.
that's the even people.
Yeah,
This
I
is
was
what
yeah.
on their whatnot. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's
okay,
why
okay.
that's what they were doing to everybody saying.
They were like, we heard the complaints. We heard you guys don't like it being on the box anymore. So here's your sticker.
Yeah.
For the sticker
Yeah.
fiends.
So we got a limited edition Miles.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's not much different from anything else, but yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
No toy girls.
your phone's gonna be ringing off the hook, huh?
No,
Your
really.
turn.
People aren't going crazy over Jeffries or Joffreys, depending on where you are across the Mesa
I
Dixon.
guess it depends on what
Um,
it is. Maybe if it
yeah.
was like Superman or something. Well, they did Superman, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Another Grievous.
Another General Grievous? What the
Yeah, at this point, whatever. Like this is like the
Yeah.
fourth one now. That's pretty cool.
Story.
Although we've gotten the worst version of Popcorn Bucket for Demon Slayer because they have one that's like an infinity mirror, like where it looks like you're looking inside the castle in Japan.
And another limited edition.
Yeah, that one might be popular because people like all the other stuff. All that stuff has been doing pretty good.
You
The
went
pop-up
past
stuff.
that friggin' Star Wars pop. I heard that one's going for a lot of money now.
Which
Star-
one are you talking about?
Star Killer.
Oh, this the Star Destroyer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was a limited
Dark
piece.
Knight.
You had to use the tickets or whatever to get it, right? Which I don't really
Yeah.
care for this one. I'd rather get the other one that you can actually
Yeah,
see
I
his
don't
face.
care for it either.
I'd rather get the other one that you can see the
Everybody's
face.
complaining it's selling for like $500.
Well, yeah, you had to use your points to get it, like with some of the other ones. All those ones that you have to use points for on Funko, they're expensive, and it's a limited piece, ain't it?
Yeah.
So this, at the end of the day, you wanted more exclusive, you got more exclusive. Deal with it.
Yep. That's pretty. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is one of the con.
Yeah, which I don't think that
Yeah.
one's gonna do that well. I think it's gonna be like one of those regular, like whatever.
Oh, they're already.
I think it's going to be.
New
shelf
Comic Con
warmer.
spoilers.
Well, not really a spoiler. It's more of an accidental leak, which
Hey, I gotten some of
Depending
those Legos.
When much you see is like next week,
The
next month,
most-
next month. I mean.
The Spider-Man minifigures came out. I grabbed the 3 I wanted.
Oh, did you?
Oh, nice.
How did you know which ones
Yeah.
they were?
There's an app on the phone.
there's an app
That
for that.
Yeah, it is that you scan the barcode and it tells you what figures inside it. I guess they're doing that now to letting people actually get to see it instead of opening them up because people are just opening them up and just leaving them in the store shelves.
That's funny.
So, Mr. LBD, you've come.
You know, it's funny that they were talking about all this stuff. Did the box ever come in?
What box?
The GameStop.
No, it got held up apparently.
Okay.
So it'll be probably Wednesday, but it doesn't matter. I mean, Vince is the one he wants to buy it. So,
Yeah. Sure.
well, you were
Okay.
supposed to be here. You didn't want to come down here because you didn't. Something about your daughter and going to school and being there for her. Pff, come on.
Yeah. Not going out for milk. Yeah. Makes sense.
They're eating the capybaras.
So I got dinner
Guinea
tonight.
pigs. Okay, I guess Peru likes to eat guinea pigs.
So does Ecuador.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
like what there's a word for it. Like they have a different name for it. But you can go to a supermarket. You go to a supermarket and you'll have like a whole guinea pig inside of
Is
a
it
little.
on a stick? It's like a guinea pig on a stick.
No, it's in like where you buy your chicken, where they
Yeah.
have it like plastic wrap so you can cook it at home. That's how you can buy it.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it's pretty normal. So like it's funny because there was a show I watched, and this guy was dating an Ecuadorian girl, and when he first went over there to like spend time with her, he saw that he was in shock. Come to find out, he raises guinea pigs at home. He has 3 of them. So when he went to Ecuador and see that there was like it's like a delicacy over there. It was a shock. It was a culture shock, nonetheless. So when she came to live here, you can kind of see her like looking at the guinea pigs. It's funny.
I won't say it on the live stream, but if anybody wants to know, I can tell you what kind of restaurant I found this cat behind.
We already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of trying different things, I actually had a bison burger today.
Oh, that's so good, man.
Yeah, bison burger's good.
Yeah. I never had one before.
I've
I
had
got
them.
to see
It's a lot better for you than cow meat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they always serve them at the powwow.
It's more lean. It's a more lean meat.
Yeah. I like it just
Especially,
because it tastes better.
especially if you do like half and half. If you do just so much meat as shiitake mushrooms, it makes it even more leaner.
Mhm.
I love mushrooms.
Yeah,
I actually like bison mixed with deer and a sausage. Oh my god, it's so good.
oh yeah.
I never had deer.
That's how I make my bison burgers. I get the bison meat, throw it in a thing, then I cook up a bunch of shiitake mushrooms until like all the liquids out of it. Because when you cook mushrooms like that, it looks like ground beef anyway.
I never, you know, it's funny. I never
Then
had
you mix
seen.
that in with the meat.
I never had seen a white buffalo. They actually had two of them there. One of them was born there, and the other one was rescued and brought there.
Big white buffalo.
Yeah, they're in my mother's side of the family. They're very culturally significant.
Yeah, I took a picture, so I'll send it to you.
Just-
It's really nice. The one that was
Is-
born there is actually one of the oldest ones. One
Now,
of the
is it
oldest
like
bison
a
there.
white buffalo or is it a what do you call it?
Albino.
Albino.
It's albino.
Yeah. Okay.
This little fella here, you can't see it, but on his chest, he's got a white patch that's in the shape of a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just making up for what you don't have.
I know. Okay, Miko.
He's getting
You're
big.
gonna. Pardon?
He's getting big.
Yeah, he's twice the size as he was when I found him. So
He's actually eating real food,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
not getting scraps off the street.
well, when I what do you call it? The first time I tried, that was the funny part. When he first came to the house, he wouldn't eat any of the food. I literally had to put some on my finger and like put it under like in his mouth, and then he was like, "Oh, this is edible."
He's probably because he was still like he probably got separated from his mom recently, so he's probably still drinking off the teat.
Yeah, well, he what do you call it? He just started eating solid food 2 days ago. I got him off the
Okay.
wet stuff.
Okay.
So
Yeah, his
and
eyes are so
he
wide.
eats a bowl of dry food a day. So
What's he trying to
yeah,
grab?
and pardon? He's not. No,
Yeah,
that's just him stretching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stretching out.
Yeah, if he wants down, I'll feel his back legs start to push against my hand, and then at which point I just move the chair around and let him go on the floor. But right now he wants to go on the desk. Actually, that's the whole, and he knows he's not allowed on the desk because I have a little red spray bottle, and yeah, he doesn't like it. All right, so yeah, and he's chasing toys underneath the shelves. So so once every second day I gotta go fishing underneath the shelves to pull out his toys.
Eventually, he'll
Anyways.
be too big to go under there.
Oh no, yeah, he the shelf that's behind me, the big tall one that you were just commenting, he runs
Yeah.
under it, and like every other day now he's trying to run under it, and it's like I can hear him struggling. It's like eventually you're gonna get stuck under there.
Yeah, you gotta come out when you gotta be sleeping when you hear him screaming for his life.
Yeah. Although I'm surprised this cat enjoys sleeping on his back.
Huh.
Which is unusual for cats. Like right now he's like trying to doze, and that ain't gonna happen much longer because the problem is keeping my arm in this position actually starts to hurt after like half an hour.
No, you're a
Okay,
big,
buddy.
strong man who does weights now. You'll be all right.
Actually, I haven't lifted weights in about a month because I screwed up my shoulder and I needed to get it to heal.
All I'm hearing is excuses.
Yeah, I gotta do physical therapy.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I guess
gonna.
I messed my
wrap
leg
this-
up more than what I thought I did.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. Well, we have a cure on the farm for animals when they have a bad leg. You just let me know, okay?
Yep.
And on that note, I'm gonna wrap this up. I want to say thank you for LBD for coming out. Same with Quickdraw and everybody else in the chat. We will catch you next week, and take care.
Later.
Toodles.